Hello, and welcome to Straight from the Cloverfield, episode 79. I'm your host, Ralph. Today's topic is freeing the child's imagination. The Dark Priest class uses Disney and other bought and paid for child programs to occupy the child's imagination. Right now, in this moment, we should encourage every child to create their own characters and create what they wish to become. Have them create their own character and hero to aspire to. So, because they are capable of so much more than they even know. By creating your own character to aspire to, you can help yourself and others around you to do the same. And get and escape their difficulties in life. When life gets difficult and hardship occurs, having your own character is a sacred gift that is being taken away from children, and while they hand them a character already made, bought and paid for, most likely made by unfair practices in China. So have their child build and create their own characters, drawing, creating something out of wood, sewing, create something. And you know what? I just checked eBay. There are plenty of my brothers and sisters on there waiting for somebody to rescue them and love them and bring out their character. Every puppet seeks to have a partner to share joy and information with, to make life better, to make Earth better. As good as by doing whatever we can and using our skills and talents. A lot of times, the horror movies demonize imaginary friends when they should be encouraged and nurtured. Imaginary friends are sacred beings created by the soul of a child. And maybe even an adult, because we are children on earth and we all need each other's help, because we are all one another and we are creators. When an individual creates a character, they exist in another plane across the galaxy. Now you can't go and visit that because you created it and you destroy it. That's all happened with the creator trying to come here and mess everything up. Because when you create something and it gives birth in the cosmos, and you can't go and visit it because that would destroy it. So that opens up a whole can of worms of the genetic engineers of that humanity coming here and wrecking everything and bringing their systems and their corruption. But you know what? We are not letting the children be corrupt. We are nurturing the child's creative abilities and not forcing them to learn a curriculum, but allowing them to express themselves and create characters that will overthrow this dark priest class system and nourish a system of natural flow by going into nature, learning from nature, asking Great Spirit, tell me what it is I need to know, and observing insects, observing the systems of nature and how they are sacred and work sacredly, and that things that we need to learn from. So, nurture the child's creative abilities. They're sacred. To create an earth where the imbalance of service to self versus service to others no longer hinders the evolutionary growth of humanity. They learn to take care of one another as well as themselves. Because they don't take care of themselves, they can't help others. But not in an ego base, but in a self-care. Because it's important. Because you can destroy yourself if you're not careful. And your mind can control you and cause physical issues. You gotta learn how to control your mind, take care of yourself, take care of others, in sacred balance. We want to create a school of earth. I don't like to say society. I don't like to say all these words like society because there's so many corruption that have been used with that. So I would like to say, like, we're trying to bring to earth a system in which individuals no longer seek someone to influence their way of being, and they see that they need to work to become the greatest version of themselves. Service to earth, one another, and self-care is of great importance. That is the sacred trivium. Service to earth, service to others, and service to self. Take care of yourself with self-care so you can help others. Use their creative abilities. Put down the phone. Stop scrolling. Find your creative abilities. Nourish that in children. Nourish the child's imaginary friends. Embrace the child's imaginary friends. Embrace what the children have come here to bring. Listen to what they have to say. Allow them to express themselves in what gives them joy in heart consciousness. And use that heart consciousness to help them when their mind can get way out of control. Because the heart has a much twice or more. The heart has a greater how do I word this? The heart has a greater electromagnetic frequency than the mind. Much greater. The heart is what is. The heart creates. The heart brings amazing things to the mind. The mind is a receiver. He wants to be a generator, but true creative abilities come from the heart and are delivered to the mind. The mind wants to claim ownership of everything. Nobody owns anything. Ownership is illusion. Nobody owns the planet. The planet is a sentient being, equal to us. It has a lot to teach us. Earth is far greater than humanity with the understanding of Earth. Because Earth is Earth. We need to learn from Earth. So, whenever it's nights out, have the children play outside. Teach them to bond with the trees. I saw something wonderful at the mall the other day. There was a child at the mall, mesmerized by the plants in the mall. Not things, not whatever they're trying to sell, but plants. He connected with the plants. These children are sacred and they need to be nourished and encouraged. So, and another thing that we want to do is bring peace for all. Order followers, stop following orders. Stop murdering people. Stop it. Stop the genocide. Stop killing people in Palestine. Stop the land grab. Stop torturing children. Children do not deserve this. Same with Armenia. Children should not have to ever see war. And wherever else it's happening. Like somebody was saying somewhere in Africa. Wherever else this is happening. The day that I dream of, comes a point where they try to orchestrate some war and nobody shows up. Because they found a lost word and they said no. and they didn't show up. Because there could be no war if the pawns refused to play. I want this planet free of all war. And I will continue to preach to my dying day. So that until that happens. Because until that happens, this work is not done. And we encourage every child to have their imagination. We will have an entire galactic army, not fighting war, but in a love capacity to undertake whatever is thrown in our way. So, I hope this was helpful. I'm trying to bring a point across, and I thank you for listening.